A very late night news bit, but my gosh, so much crazy stuff is coming out in the anime sphere, and I have to make sure you guys know about this. Macross is getting physical releases, finally. We are finally getting Macross. Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation PV is about to drop. And for some reason, Wit Studio is doing a Kickstarter to fund them to advertise. It's a crazy time right now, and let's just jump right into it. Yes, to get the most exciting thing out of the way, yes, Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation, Toho Animation's YouTube channel has released a scheduled stream for the PV for the second season of Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation, and I'm super excited for it. It's set for July 3rd at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so set your calendar and just wait for me to get super excited about it and jump on here. But yeah, I am looking so forward to that coming out. I need something Mushoku Tensei so bad. Yes, probably the biggest shock of the anime sphere right now is obviously that Macross is finally coming. We had two big announcements coming out of Anime Expo, including Nozomi Entertainment and Right Stuff announcing that they are going to be collaborating with Macross Big West to release Macross Frontier and Macross Delta on Blu-ray disc in the US. And this is something that we never thought would ever happen. We had this whole debacle with Harmony Gold, and it looks like that's finally been resolved. Now, they did finally, I think last year, 2021, they announced that Big West, Studio New, and Harmony Gold came to some sort of agreement to allow them for distribution, limited. But it was one of those things where you weren't really sure, is this really going to happen? Is this really going to happen? And I think the biggest concern that I had personally was because of the bad trust that created, the horrible thing that whole situation was. I doubted that we'd ever have them trust a Western company ever again, but it looks like, at least with them and additionally with Anime Limited that I'll get into a minute, it looks like they're finally opening the doors for this, and it's super exciting. But yes, Macross Frontier is going to get a full series on Blu-ray disc box set. Additionally, the same with Macross Delta, but additionally, they're going to have 2 additional versions of the first episode. But yeah, I'm so happy about this. I'm really looking forward to the release, and I'm sure that Nozomi Entertainment and Right Stuff will do it justice. And it's kind of similar to a lot of the other releases that I've gotten from them. It's kind of like when there's something passionate they're working on, they definitely go all out to make sure it's the best thing you can get as a fan, and to finally get it is super exciting. And I'm so happy for everybody involved to finally get this coming out to everybody in the West. But yeah, as I alluded to earlier, Big West and Anime Limited has also announced that Macross Plus is going to be on Blu-ray in US and Canada and Europe. Additionally, that Anime Ego will be releasing the Super Dimension Fortress Macross 2 Lovers Again on Blu-ray discs. So again, it's so great to see this stuff finally getting some sort of recognition in the West, and I cannot wait to see what they do with it. But that's not all. Let's continue on when there's so much news to go through right now. It's crazy. Crunchyroll has announced that they will be streaming To Your Eternity second season this fall. So looks like we finally got a confirmation at least where it will be streaming on. Kind of an assumption because I got the first season, so why not the second season? Additionally, they announced they'll be streaming the 2 OVAs for My Hero Academia. This will be released on August 1st, and this includes a story about baseball-loving pro heroes forming the Hero League Baseball. Additionally, the second OVA will be taking place during the internship with Endeavor's agency, covering some graffiti incidents. And the last bit from Crunchyroll is that they stated they will be screening That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime Scarlet Bond film in all major global territories minus Asia in early 2023. So if you're a big slime fan, be on the lookout for that. Jumping into some kind of concerning news out of Wit Studio, they released a Kickstarter. And this Kickstarter is to fund them to advertise. Nothing screams concern than that. It's aiming for $37,004 for their pledge, which I'm sure that's probably, I don't know, reference to something, or it's just the, conversion from Japanese yen. But either way, the whole idea of this is that in the video, they talk about how they have this great exhibit in Japan. It looks so great. Look at all the stuff that we've worked on. Attack on Titan, Vivi Florai Aisong, Spy Family, all this stuff. And we want to bring this overseas. So if you can, please give us money so that we can take this exhibit overseas. Help us get our name out there. And it's like a whole bunch of segments in it. They're talking about how nobody knows us as an animation studio. Nobody recognizes us. Nobody even knows what studio is. So help us go overseas to show people what Wit Studio is, and it's like, one, anybody that knows anime knows Wit Studio. And two, yeah, I guess if you want to get outside of the realm of anime, which is not going to really work for anybody besides Disney, honestly, it's just not going to happen. And that's something a company pays for. Like, your marketing department has funding for that. You know, your parent companies will pay for that stuff. So you pay to market. Now, I don't understand this idea of a company asking its fans to pay for it. Now, of course, putting aside that criticisms, you can honestly see that this is a benefit, I guess, to the people that want to be involved with it and actually back it. If you are a fan, you're more than welcome to. I'm not criticizing people to back this. I more criticize the companies for taking it on. That's similar to Funimation with doing their Kickstarters for Blu-ray releases of like Escaflowne. But it's one of those things, like, if you have the money, I guess, and you want like some signed stuff, jump into it. Or if you want to get into their Discord, which is probably going to be a train wreck, sure, go right ahead. You can get signed stuff from them if you pay like large amounts of money. I think they even have some where if you pay enough, you can go to their studios. It's there if you want to, but it's concerning to me that a company would want people to pay into a Kickstarter to advertise. It's bizarre, but there you go. Hopefully Wit Studio is not doing bad right now. Like I said, that just big red flags for them as a company. I'm guessing they're having problems. That makes me think they have money problems. Moving on from that, we have Eromanga Sensei. Apparently, its 13 volume has been listed to be its final volume. So if you're a fan of that series, I guess look forward to its conclusion. An official website was opened up to announce that the Tale of the Outcast manga is getting a TV anime adaptation. The synopsis is Wisteria is an orphan girl living in the corner of British Empire at the end of the 19th century. Her life is desolate and bleak until she encounters Malbus, a powerful but equally lonely immortal being with a furry appearance. Hounded by hunters, together Wisteria and Malbus roam the Empire populated by humans and human-like beasts in search for a place where they can live together in peace. Fans of Don't Toy With Me Nis Nagatoro, we finally got an announcement for when the series is going to launch its second season. Yes, it is set to premiere on January of 2023, so couple seasons away. Definitely looking forward to that. Now, they also announced that the subtitle for the series is not going to be second season, so sorry, let me correct that. They announced that it's going to be Second Attack, so keep that in mind for the future. Some interesting news around the Blu-ray release of Harem in the Labyrinth of Another World. Kadokawa has released a store listing for it, listing it as 2 releases. And yes, this will be the uncensored release, of course. But they also announced that they're going to be doing a limited edition release of the first box set, which will include a 1/7 scale Roxanne figure in lingerie. So if you're a fan of that series or Roxanne, definitely be on the lookout for that. And finally, out of Anime Expo, we have a lot of licenses announced from both J-Novel and Yen Press. Yen Press has announced they got I'm Quitting Heroing manga, K-On! Shuffle manga, K-On! Omnibus collection, Poli Magi, Oriko, Magica manga omnibus, Your Forma, Apparently Disillusioned Adventures Will Save the World, Fruits Basket, Another Volume 4, Konosuba Memorial Fan Book, The Optimistic Princess Has All the Answers light novel, Pandora 7 manga, Shy manga, Even If This Love Disappears from the World Tonight novel, Honey Lemon Soda manga, Doomsday with My Dog manga, which is going to be actually premiering the adaptation this season, and finally, Oshinoko manga. So really exciting stuff there. I think when it was announced that was getting an adaptation, a lot of people said that it never had a physical release over here, so it's good to hear about that. And for J-Novel's side, some really, really interesting titles here. We have Riri, formerly the fallen daughter of the Duke, Isekai Tensei Recruited to Another World, Yuri Tama from Third Wheel to Trifecta, Yashiro-kun's Guide to Going Solo, The Conqueror from a Dying Kingdom, Death's Daughter and the Ebony Blade, Seventh, Dungeon Dive, Aim for the Deepest Level, Full Metal Panic Short Stories, and finally, Backstab in a Backwater Dungeon. My trusted companions tried to kill me, but thanks to the gift of an unlimited gacha, I got level 99999 friends and am out for revenge on my former party members and the world. And they actually put that on the cover. So crazy. Any rate, that's all the news. I just wanted to get on here really quickly and just get this out there so everybody's up to date on what's happening. I'm sure there's going to be a lot more releasing tonight, and as things come out that's really important, I'll try to throw together a video for you guys. But I thank you guys for checking out this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this run through. And as always, if you have not already, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you get all my content. I do first impressions, news, reviews, top lists. If it's anime, it's pretty much here. Additionally, if you want to support this content, make sure to go down there in the description, go to our Patreon link, our tips link, and there's also a super thanks button down there. I definitely appreciate everybody that supports us, and y'all take care.